morning, children. Good morning, ma'am. We are indeed happy to be your midst this morning. I am President by name, Director of Orientation. I work with the Delta State Orientation and Communications Bureau. All of us in this t-shirt, we are from the Orientation Bureau. And His Excellency, being that he loves you so much, he knows what your future should be, and he's interested in you becoming what you hope to be in future, has packaged this for you that we embark on this sensitization campaign against drug abuse. I don't need to go into what drug is or how harmful it can be to your body, but we have a team from the National Drug and Law Enforcement Agency who will do justice to it. I know you have different dreams. You want to be great in life, isn't it? Yes. You know you are the leaders of tomorrow, isn't it? Yes. Some of you will become doctors, some will be lawyers, some will be ambassadors. So someone from you can even become the president of this country. You have great dreams, you have great potentials. But there is something that can kill that dream, which is a drug. And we don't want it to affect you. So that is why we have come with this message. So I will hand over the microphone to the Deputy State Commander of NDLEA in the person of Mr. Silas Osagie. Clap your hands. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, students. Good morning, students. I want to hear the vibe very well. Good morning, students! So, hello! Are we here to learn today? Yes! Auntie said a very, very important something. He said, among us, we're going to have what? Doctors. Yes or no? Yes. We're going to have engineers. Yes. We're going to have baristas. Yes. That is the lawyer. Yes. We're going to have celebrity. Who are here? What said? It's a job. Who among us the Yahoo boy? That is, if you want to be a Yahoo boy, you want to commit fraud. And when you are committing fraud, you'll be having problems with us. You'll be having problems with the police every day. So I don't believe in this school that want to be a Yahoo boy. Have you? Want to be doctor? And I want to come back to Agbor. In Agbor, we have produced a governor, yes or no? Yes. In Agbor, the present SSG is from where? Agbor. Have you? Yes. A lot of commissioners are from where? Agbor. So what that means that your dream of becoming governor, of becoming Nigerian president, of becoming doctors, of becoming commissioners, people have already laid that foundation, and you must continue with that dream, and you must achieve that dream. Yeah. Among you here, I'm seeing doctors. Yeah. I'm seeing the next governor that will take over from these people. Yeah. It is not, it is a dream, and you must achieve that dream. Yeah. And the foundation for that dream starts from where? Yeah. Not even today. Started from you and you. That is, you must do what?
You must stand on your dream. Nobody should take your dream from you. Nobody, not even your friend, not even your mother, not even your father. When you are calling the former governor, they say governor, senator, doctor, Ifeanyi Okowa. Abi? Yes. That means his name comes first before the surname. So if you are doctor tomorrow, if you are governor tomorrow, it is your name that will come first. Abi? Before the surname. So that means the foundation starts from you. Hello. Because the reason why we are here today is to come and talk to us. I want us to talk. Because somebody said there plenty. That means when I say drug addicted person, say there plenty. That means what that person is saying is that even among us here, there are some people that use drug. Yes or no? Yes. Among us here, if not in the school, outside the school, do we use drug? Do you abuse drug? Yes. You use drug now? Yes. Don't use paracetamol? Yes. Don't use Panadol? Yes. It's not about the drug now. Yes. Can someone define for me what is drug? Hey, don't be shy. Calm down, calm down. Thank you. She said drug is any substance when you take into the body. What she said was right. Drugs can heal you. At the same time, drug can do what? Can damage you. Can damage your system. We are here today to talk about those drugs that damage your system. Those drugs that the government said. Hello. Hello. We are here today to tell you about those drugs that will damage your system. And there are some drugs too that you can take that is medically acceptable, but you are taking it. EJ, who knows what is tramadol? Hello, tramadol. 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 Hello. If you are not silent, you won't hear what I'm saying. And we don't want to repeat ourselves because I don't want anybody from this school to fall victim. I don't want anybody from this school to fall victim because ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Hello. All of us, do you know what is tramadol? Tramadol. This is tramadol. Some of us, we go to chemist to go and buy it. Calm down, you will see it, please. Calm down, calm down. Calm down, please. Hello. If you are quiet, you will listen to me. What is tramadol? Tramadol is medically what? Acceptable. But you have to go through a process. No chemist is allowed to do what? To dispense or sell tramadol to you. If you go to a chemist to buy tramadol, you have what? You have offended the law. When you want to get tramadol, go to a pharmacy. A doctor must have prescribed it for you. You can't just get tramadol. A doctor must have prescribed. And also at this age, we do not think you need tramadol. Because tramadol is especially for our brothers and sisters who are sick. Those who have a very painful illness. That's what tramadol. And the highest tramadol that can be given out is 50 mg. But what do you have here? What do you have? We have 100 mg, 200 mg, 500 mg. Unfortunately, what we are using it for, we know. You are not using for pain to kill the pains. We know what you are using it for. Hello? Hi. Some people are discussing why we are talking. Especially the boys. I want you to learn this because if NDLEA arrests you, it will not be an excuse. If the police arrest you, it won't be an excuse that I'm a student. Tramadol. Now, do you know what is cannabis? Do you know what is it there? we call it Indian hemp. But the Indian government said we should stop calling it Indian hemp because you cannot be cultivating Igbo in your country and you are calling it Indian hemp. So you can call it any whether it's Agbor hemp or Kwale hemp or Nigeria hemp, but stop calling it Indian hemp. And in that cannabis family, we have 4.
What is happening?
Don't show them again. See, don't show them again, please. Don't worry, after the lecture, we will display it, please. And that cannabis, hello, hey. Unfortunately, after conducting the test, this guy test positive for 4 different kinds of drugs. Why? Because most of us here we go to party. Ada is doing birthday party. Anthony is doing birthday party. By the time we get to that party, they will give us all the things up together. And most of us are not like sharing. Because of things that are going to the market. Because why? When you buy it, you know what you are going inside. Most of us we pour Tramadol inside, Refnol inside. That was what happened to that boy. A very innocent boy, but that was happened to him. And most of us, we go to parties, we get all kinds of drinks. Of recent, in Asaba, I don't want to mention the hotel. So students, about 16, 17 years, they got admission to the university. What happened? They want to go and celebrate matriculation party. They now turn into the what? Pyjamas party. Have you heard of the pyjamas party? Yeah. Pyjamas party. Yeah. We had intelligence that this was going to happen here. When we got to that place, around 12 night, we got there. Every drink that was supposed to drink that party was less than drugs. Innocent girls, 16, 17 years. Those boys, they've already put drugs inside it. Those boys, after we arrested about 60. When we got to the drugs, they were even handling drugs. Because why? They've rented 10 rooms. Whereby any girl that comes to the club, they try to get in the room and do what they want. There was this particular thing they mix. There's no. I want to talk to our ladies here. Our ladies, please and please, I'm pleading. Watch what you drink. Don't say because it's my friend. Don't say say because it's so person. What they do most times, my gender, my male gender, they mix in your drink, they mix what they call refinol. Have you heard of refinol? Refinol, very tiny, very, very tiny. And it's a drug. When you take it, you will sleep off. By the time they finish all what you want to do, wake up. They will stand before you. A police person will ask you, who raped you? You will not question you. Tell police that I don't do. I can't see them. Because if no, why is everyone your memory? Watch out for it. I'm ready to see. A lot of ladies, they plug their virginity to the restaurant. It's an advice for you. If you know you want to lay the foundation, you want to become a doctor, please stay away from it. And let me tell you, there was a time, a boy, small from the school, they started doing what? Doing drug integrity testing.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Just tell us your name, sir.
I'm Mr. Wike FN.
The principal.
By the special grace of God, the principal of the school.
All right, that's Owa Model Secondary School.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel having government's presence in your school to talk about drug abuse to your
We
students?
feel elated. We're happy. We're happy. They have sensitized the children on the dangerous use of drugs, some of these drugs. So we are really very happy about it. And I think their words have not fallen on deaf ears. All that they have said, we will comply with it.
So going forward, what will your school be doing to make sure the WADA club will sustain when initiated? So that's war against drug abuse.
We'll form a club.
Yeah, we are coming to do that.
We'll form a club, and from time to time on the assembly ground, we'll preach it. We'll tell them on the dangerous effect of some of these drugs and that they should stay away from it. So definitely we are going to do something about it. We are not going to rest on our oars.
All right, before now, sir, have there been incidents of drug abuse among your students?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
So what are the actions or the way you have been tackling it?
We try to expel the child in question. But we expelled the child. In fact, the child was expelled. But when the parents came, they promised heaven and earth that it will not happen again. So we reinstated the child. The child is back to school, and I handed over the child to the NDLEA officer.
All right. Thank you very much.
For counseling.
Remind us your name, sir.
Mr. Mwike is the name.
We are happy to be in your midst. With you here, you have a team from Asaba, from the Delta State Orientation and Communication Agency, Bureau. And with us, we have officers from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. We are here to talk to you, to speak against drug abuse. Right Honorable Sheriff Obiaruku loves you so much, and he knows he has good plans for you to ensure that you secure your future. He knows you have great potentials, because in you, he sees future doctors, future lawyers, who will rise up to become senior advocates. And from you could have a governor, the president of this country as well. So he does not want drug to destroy your potentials. That is why we have come. I know so many of you know much about drugs. So we need to educate you and to sensitize you to stay away from drugs, so that you don't endanger your future, so that your dreams for yourself and the dreams your family, your parents have for you can come to pass. So please listen attentively. So I want to introduce to you the Deputy State Commander of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. He is Mr. Silas Osagie.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing? Thank you so much. Come on, I don't understand. Why am I having those taller boys here? And now I'm having those shorter people here. Wow. So tall. Abi? No, it's like tall is tallest, taller, shortest. Yeah. Shortest. Anyway. Sorry. Because there is one thing I love about this school. I met a lot of friends here now. Sorry, sir. There is one thing I just appreciate about your school. The way the ladies, it's either you are plating or you are making your hair to look so neat. And I want to appreciate you for doing that. Even I got here, I saw all of that. I said, wow. I mean, yes, I said, wow. So I want to appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm seeing I'm saying that they say neatness is what? Is next to what? That's why I have to say that. That makes you so neat. And so for someone that is so neat, that means when you talk about issue of drug abuse, That means the person that is so neat, they don't do it. I mean, we don't do it. Like our mama here just introduced, I'm from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. I hope you all know what is National Drug Law Enforcement, their duty. What is their duty? What is their duty? Say it, just say it. Say it.
To get rid of drugs that are not that are illegal.
Thank you so much. Yes, you are this at the same time now. Yeah. What is that? Look, there is no answer to any question that is bad. The most important is that you are showing that you have an idea. So please be very. That is one of those things we watch out for somebody that is using drugs when you are not bold. The bold to say it. The only thing is that they will correct you. But the thing is that for you not refuse to say it. You know, some of us we are fond of saying, "Guy, now the thing I want to be that." Like even for example, like the thing I want to write with that. Where you are, like the thing I want to write with that. So say it. Somebody will correct you. Thank you so much. Like we are saying, we are talking about the issue of drugs. What is drug to us? In your definition, what is drug?
A drug is a chemical substance which, when taken to the body, can turn the body system either from normal to abnormal or from normal to normal.
I mean, if I want to do this, thank you so much. I think he has done half of the job. Breaking it down from abnormal to normal. At the same time, you can be normal to be. I mean, from abnormal to normal, from normal to abnormal. When you are normal, you are taking the right drugs. That means for every drug you are taking, it has a reason why you are taking it. Now, we now have what they call the legal drugs and the one that is illegal. Paracetamol is illegal. No. Paracetamol is legal. You buy it in the chemist now. Panadol is legal, but it can be subject to abuse, abi? Yes. Because you have seen whereby the doctor said you should take 2 caps 3 times daily. We still have somebody opening 10 caps. What it does is to take 4 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, 4 at night. Is that the right medication? So we can misuse it. But Tramadol, is it legal or illegal?
Tramadol is legally acceptable.
It's illegal when you are not using outside prescription. The highest tramadol that you can use is 150 mg. But for sake of your age, you do not believe that you are supposed to use tramadol. Tramadol is especially for people that are severely, they have severe needs. Some of our brothers and sisters that is involved in an accident, a very severe injury, that's what tramadol is being used. So that means you are not even allowed to use it. And tramadol has a process. You cannot just go to the chemist and get tramadol. It's against the law. No chemist man is allowed to sell tramadol. How can I tell you? When you want to get tramadol, it is the doctor that will prescribe it for you. How you are getting it? The doctor, you now go to the pharmacy, the doctor prescription. They will now give it to you. And even in the pharmacy, you will document everything about the tramadol. Just like that is what they call poison in the pharmacy. They will write it down, take the process. And the highest they can give to you is 50 mg. 50 mg. I'm telling you now so that you also pass that information to our brothers outside that side. Because they are abusing tramadol every day. And the reason they are abusing it is why they want to take it. Cough syrup is not medically acceptable. But cough syrup with codeine in Nigeria, it is banned since 2018. No pharmacy or a doctor can prescribe to you cough syrup with codeine. No, it is banned in Nigeria. That's why you see any pharmacy selling it. We have still a lot of pharmaceutical shops because it is banned in Nigeria. But there is this other drugs. We said it is illegal. We don't that one. There is nothing like government bound. It is actually prohibited. It is not allowed in the society. Some drugs are one. Can we measure any of the drugs? Indian hemp. You know, I have to share on standard. I have to push out here because I told her. I mean, now, but the issue with Indian hemp is the Indian government, they've written to what? To the United Nations and said we should stop calling it Indian hemp. I mean, Indian is a sovereign state, a sovereign nation, and you are planting the hemp in Nigeria, and you are saying it's Indian hemp. So they said instead of you calling Indian hemp, call it Nigerian hemp. So that like well, if you say it's Indian hemp, they will sue you. So if you stop calling it Indian hemp, we don't want to ascribe any nation to that bad weed. Now, what do we now call that thing? We now call it cannabis sativa. That is the name, or you can call it in your own language. We call it weed, igbo, whatever language that you know you can name it. But hello, it's like the sun is disturbing us, right? Yes. So we will take most of your time. Sorry about that. But remember that if you want to serve Nigeria in your NYSC, you serve under what? And inside? Thank you. So, like what I said, in cannabis, we have different type of family. Hey, don't stop people as the bar should listen, though, so that tomorrow you say NDLEA they disturb you for road. We have cannabis has 4 families. Sorry. Cannabis has 4 families, and in that family we have what they call loud. You know loud, Abi? Yes. Canadian loud, Ghanaian loud, South African rally. The second one is what? SK. Abi, the cannabis family. Another one is Arizona. Yes. Another one is what they call Colorado. By the time you mix it together, it becomes what? By the time this Colorado on its own is a species of cannabis, but they now try to what? Add a lot of chemicals to it. Now change the name. They now tell you it's now oncolos. Abi, if they tell you the chemical composition of that oncolos, you will run away from it. By the time it's a brand of what? A species of cannabis. But they now inject synthetic one, they now inject a lot of chemicals into it. So it becomes now oncolos. Hello? People at the back, and we are listening. We have more of the women in the front and more the guys that this is affecting more at the back. I want you to listen. I don't want tomorrow. My dad was working in the school of Agbor. Somebody telling me that boy. Hello. So, I don't understand what this cannabis is. Do we know what this is? Don't know it. What about heroin? It's better we don't know it. But the main reason why we are here today is to tell you that for any of us that is doing it, the governor loves you so much. To are the leaders of tomorrow. That's why they come. In his wisdom, I say, schools in the states. Realize that in the states, it's unfortunate that the prevalent rate is increasing every day. By the time we finish with all the we will come. You can come in a Nigeria. This is 40.4%. And in the whole world, we have about 103 countries. It's 5.6%. And in that 5.6%, you are bringing out 40.4%. In 40.4%, Delta is 21.7%. Those who are taking drugs. And we believe that most of us here we are Deltas. Yes or no? Yes. In that Delta region, from statistics that Delta happens to be where they use drug the most. Attention, we need you to be a player in the war against drug abuse. That is the governor. He said we should come and meet you, talk with you. Tell us if you know you are using it. You have let me tell you, if you are using drugs, there are a lot of consequences. One, you are having problem with the school, but they will not allow you to use drugs. Everybody is using drugs. The school authority allow him or her. At least we go to have problem with them. Two, you are going to have problem with the law enforcement. Every time police will be harassing you, NDLEA will be harassing you, everybody will be harassing you. Three, you are going to have problem with your family. Because a home where the father and mother is against drugs, you will never use it there. Four, you will have any problem with your friends. Because any of your friends that is not using drugs will be reporting you and say, don't mind him. He's always taking drugs. That's why he's misbehaving. 5, you'll be having problems with your academics because you will be dropping. You will be dropping. Everything about you will be dropping. Your performance in the class will be dropping. The way you dress will be dropping. Let me tell you, most of these guys that you are saying, I want to ask a question. Who among us here want to be a Yahoo boy? Who among us here want to be a Yahoo boy, Yahoo girl? Because if you are doing it, you are doing what? You are committing fraud. And you know fraud is a sin. My friend, don't let them display, don't let them raise up your hand. You will never be a Yahoo boy in Jesus' name. Let me tell you. Yes. Please allow me. Because why? If you know the consequence if you are into it, you must go into drugs. You must perform a lot of things that is bad. And you cannot deceive yourself. Most people, with every time we treat them, unfortunately, you can imagine a boy of 22. He was into Yahoo. Yes, he had 60 million naira. 60 million naira. He can oppress everybody. Between October and March, that the mother, the protest for the airport, he was just having 60 million naira by October. By March, the guy was just having 123 naira in his account. What happened? He spent everything on drugs and on women, hotels. Is that a good life? And we don't want you here to belong to that place. That is the message from the governor, saying that he loves you so much. He doesn't want you to be doing drugs. He doesn't want you to be abusing drugs. If you know you have such problem, you have your principal here, you have your teacher, relate with them. Relate with them. A lot of youth today, they are falling prey to drug abuse. Let me tell you a true story so that we end it up. There was this particular boy in the school, mixed school like this. The boy was 14 years and the girl was 13 years. They were dating each other, boyfriend and girlfriend. So pregnant, so they were pregnant. Unfortunately, fortunately for them, they finished and they got admission to the university. 16, the lady was 16, the boy was 17. But when the lady got to another school, being a very pretty lady, another guy toast her. I mean, he saw another light. He saw another guy. So when the guy knew, the guy said, "The girl don't break my heart." I mean, he break my heart. So what did the boy do? Instead of him to say, "Look, I need my education. I don't need this distraction." The boy ran down to his friends that are using drugs. They introduced him to drugs. He was taking drugs, everything. At the age of 17, 18. When he was brought to our office, he was just 18, going to 19. What happened? The school was almost expelling him. But we had to intervene so that we can save this boy's life. And this boy, if you look at this boy's WAEC result, excellent. Unfortunately, drugs want to do what? Sorry. There's this another boy again that got a scholarship to go to US by April. But the condition, one of the requirements is that he must go through drug test. Fortunately for this boy, to be fair to this boy does not smoke. He does not drink. All the talk of using drugs. But this boy went for a birthday party in December, which most of us we go to birthday parties. And of course, we go to birthday parties and doing birthday party. But when we get to the party, what happens in the party? A lot of times we mix all the drink together. Before now, when we are going to parties, we see together. But now, what do we see in party? Fearless, Predator, Yugos, all mixed together. Everything inside this. Uganda, thank you. Mixed together. That's what we see in parties now. This boy, after the cake they use in the party, this boy ate the cake. This boy ate the cake in that party. December time, when this boy came to the office by January 10, they were about 10. We were conducting tests on them. This boy, very innocent. If you look at this boy, you know this boy is clean. But when we conducted the test, the guy put for 4 different types of drugs. What happened? That party he went for December, that the guy was there flexing. That cake they ate at that party was what? Laced with drugs. And most of the time, the kind of party we go now, most of the cake they share in that party. There is got a lot of loud cannabis sativa and this elite. These boys, these people are out to destroy us. They are out to destroy you. They are making money out of you. You can imagine somebody that went for a party innocently. They gave him cake. There was an instance of a dead day in here in Asaba. We arrested the woman. The woman, even this thing came out in the newspaper when we arrested the woman. What was the reason? The lady, her daughter was just 17 years, and she wanted to celebrate birthday party for her daughter. On her own, she went to go and buy from her daughter and mix it in that cake. What was her reason? She said she wanted to look the way they were dancing after using the drugs. And Toby, they were dancing like a mad woman, mad girls and mad boys. That's why you see they were dancing. This guy, dancing. There's somebody dancing. That some of them were even naked. You can imagine the joy of a mother wanting another person's children to do or to be dancing like a mad person. So what you are telling us today, the governor loves you so much. The governor wants the best from you. You are debtors foundation for tomorrow. You must guide your future. And when you want to guide your future, make sure nobody convince you, nobody tells you to go and use drugs. If anybody walks to you and said, take this drug, it will help you in your school, please and please tell the person no and no. If the person persists, please walk away. If the person says no, you must use it, tell the person let us go to farm. The person will run away from you because nobody wants to go to farm these days. Tell the person, okay, let's go to farm. The person will run away. Go and report the person to your teacher. They are there. Even if you can't question the person's name, tell your teacher, tell your principal, so person is here disturbing you and I don't want it. That will save you. Learn to say no. Read and join any court of a thing. Court will never help you. Courtism will never do what? Help you. Rather, it destroys. It will never. So you should learn to say no to drug abuse. When I say no to drug abuse, you tell me yes to life. No to drug abuse. Yes to life. No to drug abuse. Yes to life. No to drug abuse. I want to end it. Let me end it this way. If an armed robber should enter here today, he will give you an option: your money or your life. If a kidnapper should enter here, your money or your life. If there's a drug should enter here today, he will take both your money and he will take your life, because you use your money to buy the drug. And for somebody that's insane, is that person alive again? No. That is the message of the government. Say no to drugs. If I say no to drugs, then I go swag and I go vibe. Say no to drugs. This time of go. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs.
And then you'll be understanding what I will look at this is my God. I've read that feel like that's my question. Second one, so we are very good. Some people are going to walk or street. The problem is, otherwise make no bites, who work at night to have this kind of the dream of.
What about those
Those make no bites, who work at night to keep them active.
who take drugs, have you? Hello. This person is a very sensitive, right? I know. The first question you ask, when you take drugs into your body, you understand there? One, everything about drugs for everything that God created has a limit. The first time, if let's take for that you are taking tramadol, what does tramadol do in your body? It increases your activity. It makes you look so strong. It gives you that extra energy. What does that mean? That means you are now, your kidney is overworking, one, your liver is overworking, and your blood supply is also is on the increase. And by the time you are having all these things on the increase, working more than the body, what do? They try to send a message to the brain, and the brain now will not be oversaturated. When the brain gets oversaturated, what happens? The brain send back the message down to other place, and what happens? You start seeing element of what? That dizziness will come, and the time is not taken, the issue of stroke will come, because why? You have now overworked the brain. I hope you are getting it. I'm using tramadol because now look at cannabis. Cannabis has a very potent ingredient in it. Cannabis, Igbo, you know that Igbo wey you take. Igbo contains more than 349 different chemical components. That Igbo, more than, even the last statistic shows that it is not even up to 1,000 plus, but it's more than, the last one was 349 different chemical components, and the most active there is what they call triiodocannabinol, THC. What does it do for your body? It does what? It gives you a euphoria. It gives you a extraordinary strength for you to walk. But at the same time, it goes to what? To your brain and heat up your brain. It gives your brain what to do and what not to do. The first thing to tell your brain is, look at this woman, slap this woman. Look at this person, I can carry it. That's the message it sends. The same thing goes for cocaine. The same thing goes for heroin. That question, first question. The second question about people that do what? For strength. In case of tramadol, for what? Tell me that reason. It is what we call a euphoria strength. It gives you a strength whereby, as of that time you are walking, it gives you that strength. After 3-4 hours, that's the fact that people that take tramadol and take cannabis, after in 6 hours they have to take and in a day they will take more than 3, because after 6 hours the strength you are talking about goes off. You have to take another one to give you another strength. For how long will you take something that is outside destroying your brain? Most of them, they get to a particular age. The first thing they will complain is their heart. Then the mother in the village will not be the problem. My mama, my grandma for the village, and the village. That will be the first thing. Before you know it, my wife at home is doing me. Before you know it, stroke will be an issue. Because you have now overworked the brain, and the brain will now do what? Send a message back to you. And the third question was about people that do what? The same thing applies. Look, you cannot cheat nature. If you know you have to read at night or work at night, make use of the afternoon and morning to sleep very well. But when you want to cheat nature, after morning you don't sleep, afternoon you don't sleep, at night you want to work, nature of course will fight back. And by the time you now use drug to suppress, what you are doing is you are using drug to suppress. And when you use drug to suppress, there will be a time drug will come out of you and say, "This I want to suppress you." It will suppress you. So when you go to work, yes, there are people that work at night, but the antidote to what you working at night is just simple: sleep and rest very well. Don't use your phone when you want to sleep. Stop TikTok. You know, most of you are doing the TikTok. You can do TikTok for 24 hours. 24 hours, and that is affecting your head. So that is the antidote. Sleep very well. Drugs will not assist you. Rather, it will destroy the person. You have in your womb, receive any food from the bloodstream. So when you are taking drugs, you are harming the baby in the same time. And for a young woman that you are taking drugs at this stage, you are making yourself to give birth to a blessing baby boy, because it will destroy your womb. Most women, they are going to these churches today. They go and say fire. You have destroyed your womb. You have got a lot of things that have destroyed your womb. So when you are saying fire, your womb is saying, now you cause her. And it also affects you. A woman that will know is so like that. It destroys. That's why any lady that is taking drugs, they are very aggressive. Very aggressive than the man. Very aggressive. That's why we don't encourage people to take drugs. And unfortunately, the new statistics show that for every 5, 1 is a woman. And they said if you educate the woman, you do what? If you educate the woman, you are right now. Why you shall educate the woman? You are educating the nation. So by the time you are now doing 1 of every 5 going to drug addiction, I can imagine the kind of nation we want to build. Educate the woman, you build the nation. That's why I say I want to be a doctor. No to drugs. Yes to life. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs.
Okay, sir, just tell us your name.
I'm Obuse Peter, the principal at Dein Palace Secondary School.
All right, today how do you feel having Data Orientation Bureau and NDLEA coming to talk to your students about drug abuse?
It's a very nice one. I am so happy because the effect of drug abuse is ravaging in the society, destroying the boys. We are lucky that it's not so rampant this way like it is in the northern part of the country. But gradually, we are experiencing the effect here. Now that you come, it's very timely, and we believe, having spoken to the students, those who were having the mind to indulge in it will have a rethink.
Thank you very much.
Very happy. Yeah.
Prior to this visit, have you been having incident of drug cases among your students?
Not exactly, no. We haven't heard of it. We haven't seen them among them. I haven't seen the effect here. We haven't seen any students indulging in such acts. But we are happy you are here, so that, like I said, those who are already thinking of going into it will now know the effect and desist from it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Your name once again?
I'm Obuse Peter, principal at Dein Palace Secondary School.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The orientation train now, it's at the Obiaruku Grammar School, Obiaruku, in Okwan, a local government area of Delta State. Here we are to talk about drug abuse. We'll be discussing with the secondary school students.
What we are here for is to deliver a message of drug abuse. That drug can destroy your life. We want you to stay away from drugs. And that is exactly the reason why we came. And we have the NDLEA officials who will speak to you in a language that you understand. They have the terminology, the knowledge, and they know the right words to use. So we have the class here, one of them is the Deputy State Commander of NDLEA. And he is one person that Mr. Silas Osagie.
Hello. Let me use that female voice. Hello. So as a man, let me use my voice. Hello. Can't you see the difference? Abi? Good afternoon, students. How are you people doing today? How was our class assignment today? How is everything? Abi? I hope you enjoyed the class today. God bless you all. Like what Auntie said, if you know you want to become a medical doctor in the future, let me raise up your hand. Doctors, lawyers, don't be shy. Engineers, celebrity. What about farmers? Farmers. No. Farmers, you want to be a farmer? School. You want to be what? A farmer. Thank you. Okay. You want to be all those things. Let me ask another question. Who want to be a drug addicted person here? You want to start smoking weed? Is there anybody here that smoke weed? Okay, let me ask the other one. Who want to be a Yahoo boy here? You know why we are not raising up our hand? Because you know that those things are just medicine. They are not what? They are not good. When I said doctor, a lot of people raise up their hand because they want to become what? Doctors, lawyers, engineers. Some people say they want to become farmer. There's nothing wrong in becoming a farmer. Abi, they make more money too. Yes, but I don't think among us here we have anybody that want to start speaking Igbo. Yes or no? Okay, let me ask you this question. Do anybody here know what is Igbo? Read. Are you sure?
Yes.
How old are you? 11. Read. Okay, you know it. Have you seen me before? Where is it? Show me. Let me see whether you've seen it. No. Show me. Just show me. No, nothing will happen. Serious. Go and show me. Is this real? This is real? This is real? No. That's not now. Wow. It's good that they know it. But it is now good for them so that they will know the disadvantage of that thing they know. Abi? That is the essence of why we are here today. Remember the governor, His Excellency. What's the name of the governor of Delta State? No. You must mention everything about the governor. The name of governor of Delta State?
His Excellency Silas Osagie.
Yes. His Excellency. Elder Dr. Sheriff Obiaruku. He sent us to come and talk to you. He loved you so much. He said he wants Delta to be great. He said he wants Delta to come out the best. When you talk of sports, Delta is number one. You talk of academics, Delta is there. Talk of everything that is making Nigeria great, Delta is there. So the message of the governor today is we don't want those achievements to go the other way. Because why? A lot of us now we started abusing drugs, and this is the right time to make a decision. We are here to tell you that the issue of drug is really is now a menace within the society. And remember that Delta is also part of the society. Yes or no? Obiaruku is part of Delta. Yes or no? Your house is part of Obiaruku. That means if there is a problem in Delta State, it's also affecting Obiaruku. It's also affecting your community and it's affecting your house. So this is right place for us to now discuss about it. Do we have any kind of hard drugs in Obiaruku? Whether it's Igbo, Tramadol, codeine, ice, codeine, hello, it's like in Obiaruku we have all those things because all through my lectures I've been mentioning codeine. I didn't mention totulin, but it's like since you can know totulin, it's in Obiaruku too. Yes or no? That means if you don't do the right thing, we might fall victim. Yes or no? Yes. Or do you have anybody that's fall victim here? No. If you know you are fall victim, there is a number we will give to you. You can call that number. We will tell you how to go out of it. We will not arrest you. Do you know anything about NDLEA? Do you know there is NDLEA in Obiaruku? The office is just along the road there. And what do NDLEA do? What do they do? What's the work of NDLEA? Yes, they fight against drug. Hey, you are no. Let me tell you, one of the attributes of an excellent student is your ability to answer questions and to ask questions. Even if your question is right or wrong, form the habit of asking questions. Because no question is right, no question is wrong. Hope you've heard me. Even in your class, ask questions. Don't say, if I ask you, my friends will start laughing at me. No, let them laugh. But you are asking questions. and the teacher will appreciate you for that. Oh, your teacher will appreciate you for asking questions. So what is the work of NDLEA? They are saying, yeah.
They fight against drugs.
Yes, Ali. They fight against hard drugs. But when you say drugs, paracetamol is drugs, I mean, Panadol is what? Drugs. Even Totolin is hard drug. So when you say they fight against drugs, yes, but they fight against the hard drugs. And the kind of hard drugs that we fight against is the one government said we should not use it. Is tramadol an hard drug?
It's a body relief.
No.
Body relief.
He said tramadol is for body relief. Is she right?
Yes.
Let me.
Actually, tramadol is a body pain relief, but so many people in this society are abusing it.
Thank you. Clap for her, please. All the ones said, tramadol is a body work, it's a painkiller. But this tramadol that we are talking about, it has a specific purpose. At this age, you cannot have body pain and say you want to use tramadol. No. Tramadol must be what? Prescribed for you by what? A medical doctor. Tramadol is used to what? To relieve pains of those our brothers and sisters who have a very severe pains, like those sickle cell. Sickle cell, and someone that had a very severe pain when he or she got an accident. That is when they can use tramadol, so that they can relieve and reduce the pains. But you can't just walk to a chemist and say you want to go and get tramadol. The law will not allow it. So if you have any chemist selling tramadol close to you, or your father or your mother or your brothers, tell him or her that NDLEA said he or she should desist from selling tramadol. No chemist is allowed to sell tramadol. If you want to get tramadol, you go to what? The pharmacy, and the medical doctor must prescribe the tramadol for you. And the highest tramadol that you can make use of is 50 mg. But what we have now, like what she said now, they started abusing it. Not only 50 mg, 100 mg, 200 mg, 500 mg. There was a boy very close to you here. I don't want to mention the company. A university graduate. He had 2-1. But he had an issue. What was the issue? That the friend was complaining about. I will not say it because you are under 18. Let me cut it off. But the problem was that this person was now using tramadol. It started from 100 mg, 200 mg, till it gets to what? 1000 mg. And there's one thing about tramadol. It does what? Your liver, your kidney, you are overworking it. And before you know it, one day they will shut down. You have how many kidney? 2. A lot of those who are saying one is already shut down. They are using one. And by then, you are shut down. What happened? That is it. That's why we discourage you from taking tramadol. And when you want to take tramadol, make sure you take it is what being prescribed by what? A doctor. And some of us here, we use paracetamol very well, abi? Yes. You can go to a chemist and get paracetamol, yes or no? Yes. But we have seen a story by someone you go to the chemist, buy paracetamol, and what you are supposed to use every day is 2/3. I hope you know the meaning of 2/3. That means you are taking 2 tabs 3 times daily. But we have seen a girl of 14 years taking 4 3 times daily. Why? Because she said when she was taking the 2, the thing was not working perfectly. So she now did what? As a step doctor, she recommended this thing for herself, and she was taking it. What is that? Thank you so much. That is drug abuse. At the same time, she is what? Misusing the drugs. Any cough syrup with codeine or totolin, because I want to really clap for this boy, because whenever I go to, I only measure codeine because I know that is what a lot of us know. But since you say you know totolin, any totolin, they call it cough syrup. Totolin is the name of a cough syrup. We have a lot of them. But any cough syrup with codeine is bound in Nigeria. No doctor, no pharmacy can prescribe short drugs for you. No pharmacy, if they prescribe it for you in Obiaruku, please run away from it. But if NDLEA should arrest you, we'll go in for it. No doctor is allowed. Any cough, they can give you cough syrup that will do what? We have expectorant and other ones, but they cannot give you any cough syrup with codeine. It is banned in Nigeria since 2018. But most of us will do what? Do you abuse it, yes or no? Yes. Do you have codeine in Obiaruku? Yes. Do they sell it in Obiaruku? Yes. And do you know how much they are selling it now? The last arrest we made in Obiaruku, they were selling for almost 8,000, 10,000. When we were growing up, codeine was just 150, 200. But because we are now misusing it, that's why they bought it outrightly. Because it's really affecting a lot of population. But there are some drugs, the law said you should not go close at all. All those drugs I've mentioned earlier, the law allows it medically, except for codeine. But there's this particular drug that the law said, don't get close at all. We don't negotiate it. One of such drugs is what they call cannabis sativa. Do you know cannabis sativa? It's just close to you. Somebody just mentioned it here. Cannabis sativa. We call it Indian hemp, abi? Yes. But I want to tell you today, Indian government, they are sovereign nation. They've complained to the United Nations and said nobody should be calling it Indian hemp again. You cannot be planting cannabis in a place like Kwale here, and you are saying it's Indian hemp. Why don't you call it Nigerian hemp, or you call it Delta hemp? So they've complained to the United Nations, and we have stopped calling it Indian hemp. The name we call it now, cannabis sativa, otherwise known as weed, Igbo. And this weed that we talk about has a lot of families. Can you mention one of the family from weed? How do you know? One is loud, Canadian loud, Cameroon loud, Ghana loud. Now we are now having Nigerian loud now. No, we get to Kurus. Now we have what they call SK. I mean, SK is also part of weed. Arizona is part of weed. That one you call Colorado, is Colorado. But he went through through the lab. They had to inject a lot of chemicals into it. So by the time they now mix it together, it now becomes what they call colos. Colos. I mean, it's unfortunate we don't have where to plug our this. We have seen all this that we are talking about. Very unfortunate. That is the reason why we are here. Those drugs that we have mentioned, both one that is colos, the one that is SK, whether it's cocaine, whether it's ukulumiri. Do you know what is ukulumiri? Ice? Do they sell? Wait, do they sell it close to your house? Road, Abi. Ukulumiri is ice. I want to tell you something about ukulumiri. A short story. There was this particular boy. The boy was brought in from abroad by the father. The father is a serving senator. I don't want to mention the senator's name in one of the states. When this boy came, he was brought back to Nigeria because he was on Ukulumiri, on meds. When he got to Nigeria, they felt everything has gone. On this particular day, not the way they build house in Nigeria. Very beautiful house. The house worth was more than 300 million. The boy woke up that morning and carry that fuel, jerrycan of fuel, and pour it around the house. The next thing, he wanted to light up. That was when the father security saw him. And they quickly alerted us, and our men came with the mopo there, we were able to arrest him. After 3 days, the guy, everything came down from the guy's eye. Without asking the question, what happened? The guy asked us a question too, and some of us said we answered that question. He said, Oga, if you see a bush, what do you do to a bush? You burn it, abi? You are correct. What the guy saw was not a house, he saw a bush. That house to him was a bush, and he did what? He wanted to burn the bush. And to be fair to that guy, what the guy saw was a bush, not a house. Ukurumuri, what to call ice, will tell you, after taking it, will tell you, go and meet your teacher, slap your teacher, nothing will happen. That is the impression Ukurumuri will give you. In that particular state too, the governor, just the way our able governor yet declared this war, the governor had to declare war on Ukurumuri in that state. I don't want to mention the state. It's a very close state here. Why? Because a 17-year-old boy slept with the grandmother that was 86 years because of Ukurumuri. Another one happened again. They are twins, brother and sister. They slept with each other because why? The boy was on Ukurumuri and he raped his sister. So that is what drugs will do to you. And now we are talking about oncolos. A lot of our youth, especially in Agbor is an hotspot for oncolos. Yes or no? Agbor is an hotspot for oncolos. Yes or no? Why? Because why? There are high rate of criminality going at Agbor. One of them is what? Yahoo. When you are doing Yahoo, you must be on colos. Because you have to do what? You know what they said? I've interviewed a lot of them that were arrested. They said for them to remove the human nature, that God's conscience in them, they have to do what? Take a drug that will make them to do what? Forget about you, that you are like a human being to them. So if they are cheating you, they are not looking at you as a human being, they are looking at you as a goat that can be slaughtered. If you ask a kidnapper today, they will tell you the same thing, that after taking those drugs, when they say slaughter this person, they will slaughter, because what they are seeing is not you. What they are seeing is goat. So what do you do to a goat? You kill. It is when everything wears off, that's when they will now come and tell you they don't know, God should forgive them. Drugs has damaged a lot of homes. And let me tell you one thing about drugs. If you are taking drugs, one, you have problem with the authority. Your school authority, you have problem with them, because your teacher, your principal will not allow you to stay in that school. Yes or no? Will they allow you to stay in the school when you are taking drugs? You have problem with the police. You have problem with NDLEA. You have problem with all security agencies. You have problem at home because your parents will not allow you. They will antagonize you. You have problem with your friends. Abi, you also, last problem, the God Almighty you serve will not be happy with you, because you are destroying what He has created. You are destroying what God has created in you. And by using drugs, what that means that you are telling God you need an extra power to do that thing He gave to you. Drugs will destroy foundation. We've seen a lot of people that drugs have destroyed them. I've seen a banker, a first-class banker, that because of drugs, because of this, what they call it, this particular drug, morphine, destroyed him. I've seen a lady working in the bank too, being destroyed by drugs. A lot of people today, they work as if they are working cops. It is drug. So the message to you here today is, we are here to tell you that hard drugs do you no good. Rather, it destroys your health. It destroys everything about you. Your foundation is being destroyed. If you want to become a doctor today and you are on hard drugs, you can never be. If you want to become a lawyer today and you are on hard drugs, NBA will not allow it. If you want to be anything you want to be today and you are on drugs, they will never allow it. So what I tell you today, that we want you to have a very solid foundation. We want you to say no to drugs and yes to life. The governor is telling you that he loves you so much and he wants a better future for all better children. That is why we are here. That is the message of the governor. That is, he loves you. He wants you to be what? Your dream must be achieved. Because 8 years time, the governor will go. Another governor will emerge. And who says among you here cannot be governor of Delta State tomorrow? Is there anything that says that? That you cannot be governor tomorrow? That you cannot be minister tomorrow? That you cannot be speaker tomorrow? That you cannot be commissioner tomorrow? Nothing. Except yourself. Except you are telling yourself that I want to be doing drugs so that I will not be able to do it. Drugs are destroyed homes, like I tell you. And in the health aspect of it, it has destroyed a lot of people's lungs, a lot of people's what? Kidney. Anybody that does drugs, go and check him. especially those our brothers outside. Most times you see them, you know these are woody. Look at it, everybody here, we are sweating. Abi, we are sweating. Somebody will just walk in and we put it on woody. Abi, and they will post, they will be walking. And some of us will be saying, man, that guy. You know why they are doing it? Especially for people that takes Ukolomere and Onkolus. They are feeling so cold inside. Because they are feeling so cold inside, they have to put on something that will make them to be warm. So by the time they put on that woody and put their hand there, you guys will be saying, oh boy, that guy. The guy is dying in silence. Some of them, they even, that's their dirty boxer. 1 month they've not washed, they will do it. And you will say, man, that guy is insane. If you want to know they're insane, tell them to run. By the time their boxer is here, Abi, tell them, bros, you run now. Is that not insanity? So anytime you see them, they are putting on their woody, just look at them as they are insane, they are sick. We know them. So and again, some of us okay, I want to ask a question. Anybody that take fearless here? Fearless? Fearless? You take fearless? And why are you taking fearless? Energy drink? Very good. And you take potato? Why? Do you buy with your money or somebody is always giving it to you? You buy with your money? Yes. About 700 to 800 naira. And oh, you don't know the price, 600. This is serious. And auntie will tell you tomorrow, go and make sure you have a biro, you tell what you concern auntie. I mean, the simple question is, why do you have to use fearless? You say it's for energy, Abi? Energy drink. I hope you are aware that fearless contain caffeine. Yes. Caffeine. And do you know the work of caffeine? No. At this age, you are not supposed to get close to fearless. No, it will give you the energy. But let me tell you, what kind of energy do you need now? No, what kind of energy do you need? To run. To walk in the farm or in the school? In the school. Auntie or uncle, we did Western walk in the school that they said that, but they said they have to use energy to school. He said, hey, you need energy to run on day of sport. Hey, wait. I don't know if you know about Blessing or Agbor. Do you know about Blessing or Agbor? When you say Blessing or Agbor, is one of the best female athletes we have in Nigeria till today. After Amuson, have you heard about Tosin Amuson? When you were in school, these are things that we know very well. You say you are doing sport. If you are doing sport, let me tell you, anybody that does sport and is taking fearless, let me tell you, what's the association? The anti-doping, you are already disqualified. Fearless, no sportsman takes fearless. If you are taking fearless and you say your sportsman is a lie, your sportsmanship is in Obiaruku. It's Obiaruku here, and you are running for what Obiaruku football club. That means you can't go out. Immediately you walk out and you are taking fearless or predator, they will disqualify you. That is the rules of anti-doping. Not to talk of you at this stage that you have a lot of energy to burn. So if they say let me and you run now, you will be with me. Yes. You will be with me. Yes. Okay, with your fearless, Abi. Yes. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need fearless, please. It contains caffeine and it's not good for you. It affects your brain if you don't know. It's a long-term effect. One, your sleeping time will be cut short. You will be very, very desperado again. You take desperado. So your sleeping time will be cut short. Secondly, when you are in school, when other people are reading, that's when you want to sleep. And again, you will be working extraordinary. You're not extraordinary. You will be so that this thing, they call it hyper. Whatever you're doing is going to be hyper. Like they tell you, okay, let's just carry one chair. You want to carry 10 chairs at once. You are no longer using your strength. You are now using additional strength. What is additional strength from Fearless? Let me tell you, go and browse it and read it. It will give you BP. It will be increasing your blood pressure every time. And that is why we are having 16 years, 17 years having. A boy 17 years was diagnosed for having that boy. You can imagine 189. The guy almost died. 17 years old boy. 17 years old boy having a 189 over 110. I mean 189 over 72. For a 17 years old boy. That is what Fearless does to you. And let me go further. That Fearless that you people are taking, you go to parties and take Fearless. Right? I will tell you what happened to some. You mention drugs and they are measuring more for me. I tried to cut off some drugs, they are still mentioning. Because if you are not using it's about it. I hope you are not using it to. Yeah. Because there are some drugs I don't want to mention, but you are telling me to mention it. They know it. So when they go to this party, they mix all the drinks together, everything. A very good party. The age of those girls was just 16, 17. They were so happy that they've gotten admission to the university. And those boys too, they were so happy that they have girls with them. They've rented 10 rooms down. Those girls, they are not aware that those boys, they've rented 10 rooms in that hotel. What they were just waiting for is for those girls to drink. After drinking, they will start carrying them to the room one by one. But around 12, we raided the place. You don't know what one of the boys said when we get to the office. The boy looked at us and said, Oga, now spoil our show. What was the show? He said, we missed those things now. We are now at the boy's your age. The boy is just 19 years. Telling me, old man like this say, I spoiled the show. Because you wanted to rape someone's sister, someone's daughter. That is just 16 years. And most of us here, we are victims. We go to parties. We go to parties where Angela is doing birthday party. When we get to the place, we don't know the kind of drink they've mixed in that place. Here in Asaba, a mother was arrested by us. What happened? The cake, her daughter was just 17 years. And she wanted to celebrate birthday for the daughter. The cake they prepared was laced with drugs. Tramadol, Refinon. That was what the cake. She specially told the person making the cake, the baker, to do what? To produce that cake. And what was her reason? She said she wanted to see the other girls, somebody's children, to start dancing like what? Like, say, I don't kolo, abi? What that music now? What they using now? I want jogodo, I want jogodo. Abi, somebody's children, you want them to start jogodoing, so you have to lace it with drugs. I hope you're seeing how wicked you can be. Some of us, we are 4 victims. I will just explain it to my team when we were coming yesterday. Something happened last November here. So funny. 2 boys were sitting down where I was sitting down to. They were discussing about a girl. One of them was a friend to the girl. Unfortunately, the girl came all the way from Abraka to come and visit the boy. And what did happen? The visitor he bought for the lady, he laced it with what? With tramadol. And he was not telling the other boy that I deal with her yesterday night. You know, say, see, they sleep. I was just looking at them. After then, and I hold them to the Bajekon. How old are you? That boy was just, then he was 19. Now he's going to be 20. How old is that girl? He said the girl is 16. But she's in the university. Fine. So why do you have to do tramadol? He said, okay, if I no do am, you no go know wetin dey sup. Most of us here, we are victims. We are telling you today to beware of those kind of people. That girl was sleeping. Unfortunately, it was later the boy told me that, look, he slept with the girl. The so-called person he called his girlfriend, the friend also slept with the girl. What do you expect? The innocent girl was, I was just looking at the innocent girl. Very unfortunate situation. That's why we are here today, to tell us that, look, don't say because this person is close to me, he cannot do anything. Please, please learn to say no. That is the first remedy to anything drug abuse or drug trafficking. Learn to say no. When they walk to you, tell them no. If they are disturbing you, tell them let's go to the farm. They will not. They will say you are bad. Tell them let's go to the farm. They will run. Change the topic. If they are disturbing you, you have your teachers and your teachers to talk to. You must learn to say no to drug abuse. That is the message of the governor. That is why if you look at any of us here, the message here is drug kills. Say no to drug abuse. If I say no to drug abuse, you say no to drug abuse. Yes, say no to drug abuse. Yes, you will give me the swag. That is swag. Say no to drug abuse. Yes, you cannot dance alone. Say no to drug abuse. Say no to drug abuse. Say no to drug abuse. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Any question? Making fearless. I want you to show more life on it.
You said that fearless and presentable. You said that energy drinks. Will you talk about fearless? What about presentable? If they say no to drug abuse, why are the pharmacies selling it?
But I wanted to ask you a question. What if a pregnant woman is on drug? What the babies will it be affected? Will it have any deficiency in them?
Let me start with you. The same question is a similar question. Look, I want to give an assignment to everybody here. Do you have a phone? Yes. Okay, for some of that have a phone, when you get home, you can type caffeine, the effect of caffeine on woman body. But if you don't have a phone, you can tell your mom or your sister to please browse it for you. The effect of caffeine on woman body. The first thing it does for you, what? It will aggravate your what? Your liver and your kidney. What it means that you just like some of us that take coffee, Nescafe. Just not if you take Nescafe, your breathing this will be increased. I don't know if you have tested Nescafe. You breathe very, very fast. That means your breathing, anything that God has said there has a time, but you have allowed to increase. By the time you're taking caffeine, just like what they said in athletics, you know why they ban caffeine? Even in sports, in football, it was banned. I don't know anybody that supports Chelsea here. Chelsea Football Club. There's a particular player in Chelsea that was suspended of recent. Why? Because a trace of a like chemical like caffeine was found in his blood. And let me tell you, even when they are playing World Cup, you find out that they do test all those players. Because why? Caffeine on its own give you an added advantage. And they know the implication that use of caffeine, continuous use of caffeine leads to ultimate death. Because why? The more you breathe, the more you pump this blood, the more what the brain is complaining. That's why some of us will just see that the next thing is my head. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've taken a lot of paracetamol. Look at the caffeine you are taking. Look at the Nescafe that you are taking. That is what caffeine. That is why you are warned. Check that you are warned that it contains caffeine. And one, if you have BP, don't take what they call fearless. If you know your mom have BP or this, tell them not to take it. If you know you are allergic to a lot of things, don't take it. I hope you are getting it. Please. And again, the question you ask, is it about farmer or about pharmacy? Farmer.
If it is bad, why farmers still cultivating?
Okay, farmer. Yes. Okay, yes. Let me tell you. Till tomorrow. Yesterday, we arrested a farmer. We know why they do it. They don't cultivate it close to the house. They cultivate it inside the forest. The last time, I don't want to mention the place, it's very close to you. A village very close to you here. We destroyed 15 acres. 15 acres. When my men were going to that place, we walked almost 6 hours to get to the farm. If it is something that is allowed by the law, they will cultivate it close to the house. That's why they have to go that distance to cultivate it. And the more you give us information, the more we will destroy it. And the more they will go to prison. We will carry them to court. And when they get to the court will do the needful. And to your question, you said, look, any woman, is even the man is even a man or something. But for any woman that is taking drugs and you are pregnant, you are just killing that baby. Because one, the baby will come out deformed. The baby will come out deformed. Most of the time, after giving birth, you just start telling your husband, I told you, is that my grandmother at the village that is causing it? I told you, I saw her in my dream. I told you, is that woman at the back of her house that is causing it? But that day we fought together. That would be. But meanwhile, you forgot that you have taken a lot of drugs that is affecting the baby. And most times, the baby, they die even before you give birth to them. I hope you are getting it. It will destroy that baby. There is no two ways about it. Because if something that will destroy you, will destroy anything inside it. And if it happens that you give birth to the baby at the end of the day, most of them, they will start behaving abnormal. By the time they grow up, you start saying, I don't know where I born you. I don't know how they born you. You should know where you give birth to him or her, because when you are taking drugs, you are seeing the results. Maybe you watch Sabinus in one of these TikTok when he came to meet the wife and the son came and was smoking. I said, how you take born this one for me? He said, when you are doing it now, it's what you did that you gave to me and I gave it back to you. Simple. Froggy say no to drugs. Yes or no? Cheese. Is it the pharmacy? Okay.
What about the good clothes they usually give with God? Does it have any content that will affect the body?
You know what glucose do for you? Very good question. They give glucose. Why? To what? To replenish. Because I'm sweating. Ordinarily, you are supposed to give me glucose. Because when I'm talking, when I'm sweating out, I'm sweating what? What is going out of me? What is that sweat? And I need what? Thank you, salt. I need what to replenish that thing. Because if I stand here for 2 hours talking and you don't give it to me, by the time I sit down there, I'll be dizzy. So that's why you need glucose. It's going to replenish, not to give you strength, but to replenish that lost energy. That is the difference. It replenishes. The other one, strength. I'm sorry, it's not about your question very well. There are some pharmaceutical companies that are licensed to do what? To produce and manufacture tramadol in Nigeria. They are not up to 5. And when they produce it, they go through all the processes. And when they are giving it out, they still go through all the processes. But because of the bad eggs among us, they go and produce inside their. It will be funny to you that even in Delta State here, we arrested a particular man that was producing tramadol inside his what? His kitchen. In Delta State, we arrested one. So we have people that are legally allowed to do what? To produce it. And they are not up to 5 companies in Nigeria. And when they are producing it, they go through the normal process. And the highest they can produce is what? 50 mg. So how come we have 100 mg? We have 200 mg. That means somebody somewhere is doing something illegal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Picture time. We want to take photograph. Please come up to the stage.
I think I'm impressed. Very much impressed. and quite timely too, because the
Thanks so much.
issues of drug abuse is another social evil that is rocking the entire system.
All right. So what do you have for the governor?
I have to shape my capacity governor telling him students and that it will not just end by just this sensitization, and it will be a continuous process so that we can fight with the education industry and the society at large.
So by the time water problem is war against drug abuse is established in your school, how do you hope to work with the NDLEA and Delta North?
Well, the issue of fight against drug abuse is not a one-man job. It's a collective effort. And I think if we partner with the NDLEA, I think a military result will be achieved. That's the basic truth about it.
All right, remind us your name, sir.
Mazubike Enemoe.
Enemoe.
Yeah. Thank you. Hope to see you again.